Hello hunters, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to our new expedition series on the channel in the Hunter Classic, Whiterime Ridge. You guys voted for us to come back to this reserve next as our new expedition series, so we're going to hop right into things. Let me just go into our loadout. I've already started to get us a bit set up for things, oh, maybe not, okay. I had to quickly just pop out of my previous session because I forgot to buy some stuff in the store I'd need. But yeah, so I'm going to get us completely outfitted for the arc for Whiterime because it's a very cold place. Weapon-wise, we're going to be taking the cable-back bow. It's a bit different than the traditional bow and arrow, because this one was kind of put in almost to tie right into Whiterime Ridge because of... Well, let me read out the description for it. This bow is inspired by bows made of driftwood and whale bones by native peoples of the Arctic. Although it does not use the same materials and is somewhat larger in size, its construction is faithful to those bows of old. The primitive cable-back technology makes the bow less likely to break, which gives it more draw weight than the sum of its parts could withstand on their own. Still, it's a difficult bow to hunt with that requires expert arrow placement. So maybe this won't go as well as I hope, because that sounds like it needs some skill, something I don't always have. But what I'm going to do is just get us the bow, get us the 300 to work with, and I should look... Okay, let me look at equipment-wise, because there's a number of things that we won't be bringing with us. I will probably look at bringing the ground blind with me. I don't know how effective it'd be being a big green thing in a completely white landscape, but maybe it'll still work. As for other equipment, Okay, I've got camera, binoculars, rangefinder, so that can all stay. I will take the scent eliminator. I don't think I really need anything else. Collar-wise, though. I'm going to take the deer collar, and I should have a moose collar, right? Yeah, I'll take that. E-collar shouldn't work on anything here. There's no elk. I think that's about all I really have to take with me here. Now, I still do have a bit of room, but I don't know if I'd have enough for... I mean, there might be Arctic foxes. No, that's going to exceed fast, so I think I'm going to be stuck with this for right now. And yeah, that's I've got, so I think we're going to be good there. Now, I'm not going to take the tent with me this episode quite yet, because I don't exactly know where I want to place it. So what I think I'll probably do is give you guys a chance to suggest an idea for where we'll place the tent in the reserve while we're here. And then an episode I can trek out, put it down, and then we can hunt from there. And just see like that. So you guys can actually pick and choose where you think I should plump that. But we're all set up to go after probably the majority of species here. As you can see from the cableback bow and from the arrowhead, it's quite a... Well, it kind of clips through us a bit. And it's going to be very interesting to try hunting with. I did a little bit of practice on Red Feather Falls range to see how it kind of... What references you have for how it shoots. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, considering how big Whiterime is, I'll leave you guys to suggest where you think a tent should go. Like, should I put one right in the middle around here? Should I put one more over this way between the lodges in kind of like more landmass area? You guys let me know in the comments for this coming week and that. But we're just going to head back our usual hunting, take things in, try to spend quite a few weeks here. Oh, we've already got a call from a Sitka deer. So this might already be a good chance to put our bow to a possible test. Let me just get myself a scent eliminator spray, deal with that quickly. I didn't bring along the 243 or the shotgun with me, because I don't think I'll find the Arctic foxes or the rabbits in the southern end, so because I do have only so much capacity of what I can bring with me on hunts, that's why those aren't with me as well. And the ground blind also does take up a... What is it? Oh, right, B. I don't know why I completely messed that up. The ground blind takes up a lot of capacity cost. So it came from just down up this... Or down... I shouldn't say up this way. We're way up ourselves. It's down this way somewhere. I'll also have to see about the ground blind, because there's not really as much to call in like there was on... Oh, there it is. Let's see, is that a male? No, just female. Yeah, I don't think it's really going to be worth our time trying to be sneaky to her. Oh, Okay, it's just a... Okay, it seems like they keep multiplying every... Jeez, they do keep multiplying every time I look. We went from 1 to 4. Okay, see, I'm not going to worry about them. I don't know if I'll worry about the birds on this one or not. What I might actually do is there have been some recent new tutorials put out for the Hunter Classic, and one of them is actually about... Oh, there's a male. So he's just way on the other side of the group of those here. Wonder if I should actually try for a long shot, because nice thing is, being on Whiterime, there's very little vegetation getting in the way of when you're crouched down or completely prone. Where'd he go? Oh, right, way up there. Oh, it's quite a ways off, but if I can get him to stop at just, like, anywhere in this area, it might not be bad idea to try. Oh, that was... Yeah, that got him. So there's our first Sitka deer of this outing already. Not even... I guess maybe around 5 minutes into the episode we got one. And yeah, because I did shoot, I might as well just run to cover some ground. So the species I'd really like to try to focus on more are... maybe the bison, because the 300 is good for that. That's one thing I did want to make sure of, and again, if you guys are unsure what the best weapons to take to a reserve are, I have a link to that CAC2R's permitted ammo tool down in the description. So that's a very good tool I found for trying to figure out what loadout do I want to take with me. Oh, good lord. I guess you have, like, the snow blindness almost as you come out of that screen. Yeah, so we'll just head over here, get the guy we just took down, and then continue along on our first episode of the expedition. Polar bear... I'm probably going to focus more on polar bears, maybe even the Sitka deer. Like, they are just a generic deer species, but I didn't really do too much with them, I don't think, on my previous episodes. The bison are probably going to be fairly easy to deal with and get more of. That's him right there, isn't it? Just want to make sure. Yeah. The sheep, the bear, and the bison are the ones that I haven't really shown off too much. The moose, I think we have actually gone through a lot of moose in the... Well, I know the previous White Ridge, or previous visits to Whiterime Ridge I have. So maybe we'll just try to go for anything and anything again. I don't know if I'll focus too much on the rabbits or maybe the fox. Ooh, that's actually a very good shot for... I thought I just got along, but no, that was actually a heart shot. And there's us all bundled up for the occasion. God, this really does remind me of where I'm living right now. Like, we've gotten so much snow over the past month or so. Banks are easily taller than I am, and I'm 6'1". Slide ourselves up here. Let's try to position him a bit better for... Oh, geez, I think he's already frozen solid in place. Come on. There we go. That's a nicer look. Bring you up to there. Turn you a bit. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, again, I can hear all the geese. I think I will do that is the waterfowling tutorial on Whiterime. Maybe I'll do that next... we'll see how this episode goes, because it would be nice to get that done early, and then I can see... Do I want to put the setup here on... Oh. Is that just a door? Okay, that's just another door. I'm surprised to see her. Oh, well, actually, there's another one. That is one of the very nice things about Whiterime, is it's going to be very easy to hunt, like, long distance with the rifle. It's kind of one of the reasons I want to bring the bow, because I think it would be almost a little too easy, just relying on the 300 for this entire expedition. Like, you don't have a lot of bush and, like, thick vegetation like we had on, well, basically every other map in the game. Whiterime is pretty unique in that you have so little blocking your sight lines. So if you do have a good weapon caliber that's great for long distance shooting, like the 300 here, you can just easily go out, bang, 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 and just get a bunch of animals easy. Now I want to try to mix it up a little bit and see if I can get a little bit more experience with the bow. That's pretty far out, but I'm pretty sure that could just be another one of the females from the herd that we just kind of scared off. But I can always try heading up towards that direction. It shouldn't be too hard to be able to take binoculars out and see what it actually is calling. But yeah, right now, all the GM bucks I've got, I'm going to save up until I figure out the bird setup situation. Because I think, I should be okay for, like, the shotguns I have. That one of them should work, at least, for a setup. It's just going to be about the decoys and trying to figure out the best placement for them. I think I will want to save some up for Ruru Bayou, because if I'm going waterfowl, I think that's, like, the map to do it on. You've got at least 3 species of waterfowl to deal with, or to possibly go after. Whereas when you have places like, say, Pickabeen Bay, Whiterime, you only have the 1. But then I can always just listen and see what you guys like in the comments, and heck, even because of the tutorial, that'll give me a little taste of what it would be like to have waterfowling set up on Whiterime. Yeah, actually, this call came from further away, so it might not actually be a female. It's possible this was another male. Or a buck that called. We'll just get over this ridge and see. Okay, so that's probably who called right there. Got another call that came from down there. I think I can see the shadow from here. No, maybe not. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's just another doe. Oh, no, that actually I think is a buck. It's just that it's very, very small antlers. Or the antlers just kind of got blended in with the ears on it. Yeah, that's the case. Okay, so I can go try for that. But yeah, as you can see, you have such easy visibility to anything in the area that taking a good rifle out here, you just have pickings of anything you could spot. I could easily pop it off right now with just the 300, but I do want to try to be a little bit varied in content, so I'm going to see about trying to get down and trying the cable backed out on them. I actually should look and see all the bows I have, because I know I have, being the bow nut I am, before I took the hiatus from the Hunter Classic, I had picked up quite a few different bows. I don't think I've actually hunted with all of them. But I know I've got the regular recurve, this cable backed, I think I've got, I may even have the long bow, and I think the heavy recurve bow. I'm not entirely sure though, but I know I've just got... That's just her now making noise, but that actually is helpful, because that might be drawing him in. Actually, I can't remember. I know it came up whether... There was a question of whether the animals actually would interact with each other, like be drawn into the other's calls or that. But I can't remember if that was actually a thing, or that was just like, oh, that'd be cool if that was a thing. I can't remember what the conclusion to that was, but it does kind of seem like he is coming this way towards these other deer, so maybe there is something where the species will kind of congregate a bit. Yeah, let's take another look at them. Oh yeah, they're just like little sticks poking up from his head. He should be pretty easy to get. I basically just gotta slowly work my way down to a fine position, then I can use the bow on him. And then another thing about the cable backed is the arrowhead's different than the standard recurve that I was using, which you guys saw from the little preview. Oh, well, there's an objective done. I never even did focus on the missions for, like, the other Expedition series, and that turned out pretty well, so I'll see whether I'll work at them or not. But anyway, back to the topic I was actually on. When it comes to aiming using the cable backed, it's going to be... There's not as much around you for visual reference with it. Actually, I wonder if I should even try calling him out of that. See if I can get him to turn up this way a bit. I don't know if this would actually work on it, being like that's a Sitka deer. But I can try just moving over a little bit and see if he'll go over to that spot where the call went out from. My only issue is I managed to find him in, like, the... Oh, so maybe the deer grunt call will work on them. Because that's definitely a dramatic change of direction from where he was, or direction he was going off to. Oh, kind of looks like he's stuck in the... if I would have switched to the bow faster, I probably would have been able to easily get him. I'm kind of even inclined to let him just go off. Like, he got me there, but it looked like he was stuck in the floor a bit. Yeah, that's going to be the thing, is just trying to give them a bit better of a chance than just, oh, distance, bang, dead, taken care of. But that's good to know. That definitively showed that the grunt call will work on the Sitka deer. So we can use that going forward and try to get other things. Oh lord, sometimes I just cannot speak properly. Okay, so there's... Again, we're hearing a lot of the geese going over. Any map that has waterfowl or birds of any kind, really, you'll get to hear a lot of them making noise. But I do want to, as I'm starting to learn and use the cable back, I want to have it in situations more where I'm up close to the animals. So that way there's not as much risk of, like, failing or missing on shots. Let's just be behind me. I won't worry about that too much. I might even go for a little bit of a jog, just to get us up to, like, another hill. Because, like, it's something I rarely do, but one of the reasons why I don't do it that often is because I don't have the visibility to see, like, what's just off the trail, what's in the bush line a bit. Here, though, again, you have such good visibility, even if you spook something, you can follow it just by sight where it's going and then see about pursuing afterwards. And I do still want to try going after the sheep on this map, because that was one of the species I wanted to try to show, but I never got quite lucky with being able to get one. I think we managed to follow a female around for a while, but we've never seen one of the males yet. So that's definitely one of the species I want to try and get us some more time going after. They might have a scent lure, but as for like animal calls, I think I'm basically going to just have the deer and the moose. That'll probably be it, unless I wanted to get, like, waterfowl stuff. Yeah, so where are we right now? Oh yeah, I've barely really gotten into this, so... It's definitely going to be worth it, I think, to get a tent out somewhere in Whiterime. That'll just open us up to a lot of different areas that would be pretty far walking to try to get to. Just going to try to take a little look around to see. Yeah, you have so much visibility from this map. I'm surprised I haven't actually seen any of the bison yet, or buffalo. Can't remember which one it is on this map. Because I know the last time we were here, they were all over the place, and they were very easy to spot. But so far, I haven't really seen any of them. Oh, never mind. There's one right up there. Either that or a moose. No, it's a... Actually, that might be a pretty good-looking bison if I can see the horns that well from here. It is a male. So let's work at intercepting him. That kind of reminds me of the one feral hog I got on Rugru that actually turned out to be a very good scoring animal. If you can actually manage to see, like, the features from this far off, that might be a very good sign that it's a pretty good scoring animal. Nope, and we got a moose up over there. Not just a cow, though. Again, that's one of the things about this map, is it's so easy just to take a look over. Hey, there's an animal. Any other map, you'd be struggling to see that far. All the trees, bush, what have you, would be blocking your view. Here, though, this is a long shooter's dream. And yeah, I'll probably use the 300 for this guy. I don't exactly know where I'd have to place the shot for the cable-backed. And I don't really have a good means of bringing one in more towards me. Oh, of course, saying that, now he's behind... I think he's just down there. Oh, yeah, there he is, coming up. Yeah, see, those look like they're going to be impressive horns. Yeah, we're not going to hold our breath yet. I just kind of want to see what he might do. And they are bison, okay. Yeah, they probably have pretty good scent detection, but thanks to the scent eliminator we put on, I think we'll be very good to be able to try dealing with him. And yeah, there he is. Oh, popped right through the trees. He is basically coming right this way, isn't he? Oh, do I try to do something... Wait, I forgot to... Oh, I didn't bring the first aid kits. That might have been helpful to bring with me if I did want to try, like, using the bow on this or... Well, I don't think I'll find polar bears this weekend, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be more in the northern half of the map. But, yeah, if I was going to be dealing with the bison, I feel like they could run you down. I know in Call of the Wild they probably would. I can't remember if they would in Classic, though. But, like, he is literally on a direct course to come towards us. Oh, actually, hang on. The cable-back bow is not ethical for them, that's right. I just remembered there was one animal that cable-back wasn't ethical to use on, and it's this guy because of how large they are. God, it does seem like he's turning in towards me more. Okay, there we go. We're getting a better lineup here. That was a long shot. Beautiful. I'm actually glad that kind of crossed my mind again, because otherwise there's going to be, you know what, let's try the cable back. It's coming right in. It's going to be a great opportunity. We'll get it, no problem. Glad that it sprung to mind. Hang on, I can't do that. That's unethical. So we'll see what this guy actually scores at. I don't know, just because of how well the antlers seem so defined from afar, it makes me think he might not be too bad of a animal to collect. Let's walk up and take a look at him. No, actually, hang on. That was where the shot was, right? Oh, jeez, you can't even see where, like, the... Oh, there's the blood. Intestines? Really? I thought I hit it further up. We'll take a look and see where it actually says it went through. That's this guy taken care of. Let's take a look and see here. Long shoulder blade and liver. So, score 109. Okay, I guess he's actually not... I mean, only 33. That's not really that much, I figure, but we'll still get a picture with him. Yes, bring us there. Bring out the rifle again. And our first bison of the expedition series. Or of this expedition series. Gotta remember that. The cable... I might even look at exchanging the cable back for one of my standard bows, or take the regular recurve. Just because... Normally one of the nice things about the bow is they are hard to use, but you have a lot of animals you can actually go after ethically with them. The cable back, though, not having the strength for the bison, kind of makes me want to see if there is a bow I could take out with me, so that way, no matter the animal, I have the right weapon for it. That, and also, too, maybe I should practice a bit more with a more easy bow to master than the cable-backed. So, probably be a good idea to get up top or up high somewhere again. I mean, there is, like, the hot springs there, but I kind of think it'd be better to take the west and go up this way. This will take us more into the map, and then we can see what else there is. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking for ideas where the tent might go, maybe right around here. So that way, no matter where I want to go around, it's kind of within reach. Like, up over this way, up over that way, down into there. I'll see what you guys have to say in the comments, and whether you agree with that or not, or you guys know a super good spot to use. I'll try to get one more animal before I end this episode off. But yeah, I really wish I could record longer episodes. It's not that the recording's any problem at all, no, it's just the upload time that it takes. But we'll get up top, see if we can spot anything else pretty easily, and then end this episode off, if we can. Again, Whiterime, it basically feels fitting to be on this map, given we're still in the throes of winter and dealing with snow and cold and everything like that. So we'll get our way up here and then see what we can spot from afar. So yeah, look at how far you can see on this map. If there's anything moving out and about, it'll pretty much get your eye rather easily. What the hell was that? Oh! Well, that definitely got my attention. And that is actually something... You know what? I'm going to try this. Okay, it's further out than I thought, but I can see about trying to bring him in. Although... Oh, yeah, there we go. He's turned. Okay. So I think we will be able to bring him in, and I can try the cable back bow on him. Again, I'm letting the time get too long, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to let it go. Sometimes, if the experience is right, you just gotta say, you know what? I'll take the extra time it'll take. We'll see if I can bring him in a timely manner, too. It could even get to a point where... Oh, yeah, there he is. He's definitely coming in. I don't know if I'll have the best angle for trying the bow on him, but we should be able to bring him in and get a decent enough shot. And here... Ooh, he's actually replying back. That's rather rare to have at times. A lot of the animals, when you call in, they won't reply back to you. So I think that's a good sign that he's going to be very interested in getting over here and figuring out what's going on. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Let's see if that pulls him in. Because once he's on the move, I'm hoping he'll just keep on trotting this way. Now, with being in the ground blind, I don't have to worry about getting spotted too easily. I think especially so with moose. I think moose are another one of the species that don't have the greatest of eyesight. Smell, I think, is very good, and hearing is very good, but when it comes to their vision, I don't think it's as acute. Not that they really need it either. Once they get up to, like, adulthood, there's not many animals that will be able to deal with a full-grown moose. Okay, where are you going to pop out from? I know he had some distance to... Nope, okay, that's definitely him. Oh, there he's come. No, he's actually not too bad looking for, like, the shovels. Huh. It might be a pretty good one. We just gotta try to be good with our shot placement. And you are coming in kind of angled, so this might work out pretty well. Okay. Oh, you're coming straight on, though. Okay, see... Ooh. That might be a lung shot still. I thought it might have been a little high. But let me just take a quick look at this. Lungs heart. Okay, he'll be going down just a little bit here. So you know what? Let's dismantle this. We'll go grab him, and then we can take a picture and end things off with him. But yeah, now I've started to get into blind hunting a bit more and trying it out. It does feel a little bit too easy at times, but on the same token, considering what you have to get lined up and in use for it to pull off, it kind of also feels pretty satisfying to get it to work out. Oh, I think that's actually him right over there. Yeah, that's him. Oh. And I think I see another animal we'll go for next episode too, because there's another moose right out there. But we'll start with just taking down the one we wounded first. I think he should probably drop in just a moment or two. That's one of the things that the cableback mentions is you need the proper placement, because this isn't... It doesn't have the punch-in power of the recurve bow or any of the other bows. I think it's weaker in power, but as long as you get the right placement, it still performs well. Okay, I don't want to call him in yet, because I still got to kind of set up for him. Oh. Are you going to get up and bolt off on me? Because he definitely knows where we are. I'm going to come in with the cableback. Oh, I think that's him just passing there. Yeah, there was a time, it might even still be the case for the game, where if you do get like a body shot on an animal, they'll actually lay down and just slowly bleed out, and you could actually walk right up to them and either stand watching them pass, or you can actually put them down and pass them on. It's just, sometimes it can get right up again and keep running off, so you gotta be careful. But there is our first moose with the cableback bow. Okay, I want to collect him, though. There we go. Yeah, so body and left lung. So managed to get through the shoulder, I think, being able to get him. Not very high GM reward, but... oh, and there's, again, the physics kind of freak out when you go into trophy mode. So if you do have an animal that's kind of stuck in a spot, try to get another animal into trophy mode, because that, I think, will cause all animals in the area to go through the... like the reset of their things. You know, let's try to slide you. I guess right like that's okay. Okay, with that done, we will end this episode of the Hunter Classic Whiterime Ridge Expeditions right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. Until I see you in the next video, Hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.